Okay, next question is waspspray. Is there any retro games you would pay over $50 for? You know, buddy, I kind of answered you in your open tag you just recently did. Yes, there is a couple. The main one would be Snatcher, that I would be willing to pay over 50 for straight out of the gate. That's, I mean, 50. I know I'm not going to get Snatcher for less than 50, so that would probably be it. Plus, like I said, I already kind of answered you in the open tag bid that I released, released out this week. So, released like it's some big movie premiere. So thanks, Mitch, for the question. I appreciate it. Hope I answered you better in the actual tag video, or yeah, open tag video. Man, I am gonna butcher you. XXBR4NDONDXX. I don't know how to say that. Brandon DXXXX. I hope I'm close. Thanks, brother, for the questions. Who's the hottest female gaming character? LOL. That's pretty funny. There's a lot of TNA in these video games. Like the X-Blades game that I just showed not too long ago. Seems like every chick's got their tits hanging out nowadays. But, a lot of that doesn't really appeal to me so much. But if I had to pick one and you're twisting my arm, I'm going to go with Lara Croft. I think, she's the first one that I remember thinking, well, they're coming along with the rendering of the female characters. That's what I'm saying. Enough be said. So, and I don't know. It's just something about Lara Croft. Also something about the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider movies that were pretty sweet too. So, question number 2: is there anything you'd trade every game you own for? I'm telling you straight up, if I had a way to help a family member, my grandfather, God bless him, has Alzheimer's, and he's slowly getting a little worse and a little worse, and it's getting to where he's having a hard time remembering everybody anymore and stuff. And he's in relatively good health otherwise, but his mind is just going. His wife, my grandmother, passed away about 2 years ago from cancer, and actually I think it's more like 3. It's been like 3, I think. And they moved him up here because they lived in Oklahoma. And if I had a way to help him get, if I donated all my games and was able to cure Alzheimer's tomorrow so he didn't have to suffer through it, I would. But given that, also if he didn't have Alzheimer's, he would realize that his wife's passed on too, So, I don't know, it's kind of a double-edged sword, isn't it? In a way like that, I would do it. Possessions are possessions. You can lose them in a heartbeat. There can be a natural disaster tomorrow, and somehow, I might not have any of this stuff. There's no guarantees in life, so. That would probably be, that'd probably be that. That was pretty deep, wasn't it? So thanks for the questions. And we're moving on. We're almost done. We've got like 3 people's questions left. Okie dokie. Tweirup. He's the guy that gave me the no clip list, and I really appreciate it, brother. Thanks for the questions. What do you prefer, cartridge or disc style games? Prefer the cartridges. I know they're more expensive to make and manufacture, and that's why you're going to pay for them. That's why I don't understand why so many of these CD-based games are so expensive. I guess you're paying for the R&D and the programming, because the cost of the actual game is nil. I mean, it's CD and you know. Cartridges also just have a nostalgia, a retro feel to them. And it just, I don't know. That's my opinion. Number 2, if you were stranded on an island and you could only have 5 items, what would they be? I don't know. How about a fully equipped? I don't know. I know what you meant. I could cheat and say like a backup generator and gas to run it for my lifetime, and a nice, Winnebago to sit in and chill, in a satellite radio. But I think I know what you mean. Basically, I would want the keys to survival. I'd want a flint to start fire. I'd want a nice big machete type knife, and maybe an axe. That might be 3 things. A good canteen, something that I could keep water in, and maybe a acoustic guitar, so I could really sit on the beach and practice my guitar when I wasn't worried about living. And that'd probably be it. 4 basic necessity items, and a 5th item to pass the time, and also you would have music. What is the gaming system that has the most nostalgia for you? That would be the 8-bit Nintendo, and I think I've talked it up many times on many occasions, and I just love it. From the time my cousin came down and brought it with him to me saving cans and birthday money and whatever I could in order to get one. Playing so many games, getting so pissed, throwing the controller at it. My buddy broke the front door off of his, throwing his controller at it. Then flashing, the shit would drive you nuts. The pin connector's not working. Everything about it, from the frustration to the joy, the good games and the bad. The Nintendo is my choice. What are some of your non-gaming hobbies? That's a good question. That's something a little different. Non-gaming hobbies, I love to collect movies as well. I have a pretty good-sized movie collection, over 100 movies on DVD, and I also collect action figures. This is all collecting. You're going to find pretty much. I love to collect action figures and stuff. I also collect masks, tribal masks and things like that. I like to, I don't know, there have been other things I like in the past that I like to do. Most of the stuff I do is collecting related. I don't know. I would say that's the answer. Starting to get tired, folks. It's getting late. I've been filming this sucker for I don't know how long. It's 2 in the morning. We're getting down to it.